Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I'm back. Refresh, please, if you have not already. I'll do that. And blue, another one for blue. The era of blue. Now, tell me why, OBS. Tell me why, OBS. Why did you do this to me? Why'd you do this to me? Why is this the screen that you froze on? What is going on? It's got to be this green screen thing. But I thought turning down... Whoa, sorry. I thought turning down the quality would help it. That's not what you saw? Yeah, that's right where it froze for me. And I looked over and I'm like squinting like a weirdo. Is that how I look when I sleep? Gross. Anyway, I had to take a screenshot of that. I wonder if I should just use this. Maybe I need to bring this back. Let's see if usually I only get like one crash per, but it's probably that green screen, unfortunately. I really like that. I really like that virtual green screen because it's like I can have the best of both worlds. I can remove my background when needed. All right, anyway. Let's get back to it. Right before I went off, Old School said, I think it looks good. Remember sticking to it, focus completely on finishing the road, then pull back to see how it looks and modify after. Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. That's helpful. All right. What is this? What is this little dancing guy? Looks like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh doing a little dance. Oh, that's Wolves at my door. I know him. Well, I mean, I know of him. I've watched a Wolves stream now and then. Okay, this cord is getting weird. I hope it doesn't keep cutting out. Okay, anyway, let's do this, shall we? I think if I start using this more, I think I might go more vertical than this horizontal, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, I'm getting distracted. ADHD is in full swing this morning. Let's continue, shall we? I also think I'm going to try to, again, like I was saying before, I'm going to try to group it together. By the way, the word that I was thinking of when I was doing this little number, the word I was trying to think of was pastels. I quite like pastel colors. And Lars was saying that the muted tones kind of bring out my natural tone. And I like that. So maybe I should invest in some more pastel color shirts, you know? I do the same thing. I obsess on small sections and try to perfect it before moving on, when I should look at it overall. Yeah. What works for me may be different for others. Old School, you are a legend. You are. What a great attitude to have. Give your advice. Give your advice. Let people know. But also be like, hey, listen. You do you, boo. Thinking like that. Yeah. I wanted to keep that as sort of a mud entryway. These are much harder to place, by the way. I'm also going to go a little off the beaten path as well. Let's just do... not like that. Not like that. To kind of break things up a little bit. And then, of course, we're going to come in with plants and stuff, too. So this isn't the only detail. All right. Stick with it. Stick with it, Nander. Stick with it. I did the same. See, in my mind, I'm like, I just did the same thing here and the same thing here, you know? I didn't, I read that one. That's not pastel. Not this. No. But I do like pastel colors. That green That green shirt I have, would you consider that a pastel? In my mind, it's kind of like a matte finish sort of thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know words for things, in case you haven't noticed. But whatever it is called, I do like it. whatever you want to call it, I like it. Like baby blue. It's like a less shiny color, right? Muted. I mean, I guess what you said, muted, is probably works better than anything I've got. I know I said I was gonna stick with one, but how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to keep myself pure? I don't know why I said that. I feel like you can really see. Sometimes I get this feeling that I'm being very ADHD, and I feel like this is the embodiment of it right now. This is it. This is where you see it. Please Google pastel colors. Please do that for me today. All right. Hang on. I'll do it right now. Why not? I feel like I'm thinking the same thing. Pastel colors are a family of colors usually described as soothing. Pink, mauve, and baby blue are commonly used pastel colors, as are mint, green, peach, periwinkle, lilac, and lavender. So this would be sort of a little pastel. Let me get this out of the way. Let me get me out of the way, actually. This would be like a little pastel coloring chart. Yeah. I don't know. The blues, I greatly like blue. This blue and this blue would be a favorite. I also would like this blue and this blue. This one less so. The lighter, I think I like the darker ones a little bit more than I would this very, very light one. But I would totally also rock some of these pinks too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So maybe matte colors. Can you give me a definition? A matte color paint or surface is dull rather than shiny. So less about the color, more about the finish than it is an actual color. But kind of this, right? I mean, you can put any color as matte, I suppose. Matte is a finish. But to me, it's something that's like less shiny, right? But there we go. There's pastel colors. There's matte colors. I get it. I like them. I'm branching out in my colors. Oh, hang on. We got to go to this one so we don't crash everything again. Don't. The temptation to like lift up and like look at the whole thing is very strong. Okay, that's fine. Like that. Maybe this one's a big crack that goes all the way like that. Do I dare? Do I dare to do that? I need to put some out here too. Okay. I keep on wanting to fly up and look at it back, and it's like I shouldn't do that right now. Yeah, stay on target. Thank you. That works. Wish we had a command when Non starts to fly up, we can drop him instantly. Stop it. Stop looking at it. It's what I'm used to doing so much, you know? All right, let's go. I don't want them right in the middle. I want the middle to be relatively this color, right? So I'm trying not to place them in the middle. I'm trying to place it more towards the outskirts as much as I can. Let's make a big one right there. I like that. And people will walk this way to get back that way. Okay. That seems like a shape that I'm using a lot. I don't like that. It helps to have the other one with me, you know? Is it spacebar? Remove your thumb. Okay, all right. Oh, wait, shoot. I did it the wrong way. There you go. It's gone. I have it right here. See? I can put it back if you want. Wait, how do I do this? Wait, I've done this before. Ow. Oh, something popped. All right, there it is. I can take it off and put it back on. Yeah. I didn't do that so great. If Ashley watches this, she's going to be like, stop it. Okay, so listen, I've been watching a lot of this show on Netflix. Sometimes watch it when I go to sleep, called Magic for Humans by Justin Willman. He's a magician who does like street magic and sleight of hand, and he says no camera tricks, and I think that's true, but I think what he does a lot of times is he gets people in on the illusion. He gets one of the people in on the illusion so that it blows the other person's mind, and then one of them acts like it blows their mind. But some of the stuff he does, I literally am like, I have no idea how he does that. You should if you like magic at all or are interested in it at all, Magic for Humans. And then he just did a new show called The Magic Prank Show, which I'm not a huge fan of pranks in general, but I gotta say this guy kind of goes like the extra mile on these things. And it's like people will like bring their friends and family to him, like, I want to prank them, you know. And I'm not big on pranks, but the way that they do it is pretty funny. But Magic for Humans has like 3 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons. And I'm just like, man, I want to learn sleight of hand. And Ashley just like rolls her eyes and laughs at me each time. She's like, you need to stop watching that show. Like, I can't help it. It's really good. Especially Magic for Humans is much better than the prank show. I could take or leave the prank show. I laughed a couple of times. But the Magic for Humans is so great. It's on Netflix if anybody is interested in that. If anybody at all is interested in magic. Do a little bit longer one there. That's fine. Connect it with that. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Well, hang on. I got to use my other hand here. I got to at least fly a little bit so that I'm kind of like going around. But don't worry. It's still gone. Do you think Han shot first? That's not in question. You're banned. Get muted, bot. Yeah, what were you thinking? He shot so quickly that he might as well have shot first. Like, it doesn't really change that scene too much. We've had this conversation before. It doesn't really change my view or opinion of Han Solo as a person to begin with. Because even if he fired at the exact same second as him, he can't read minds. So, like, essentially Han Solo is a murderer still. Excuse me. And I like how, I don't know why George Lucas got all pearl clutchy about that. Because, like, then we even see in, like, Andor, Cassian Andor just straight murks people. Like, and that's, like, used as part of his arc, right? Like, that's a big part of his story. Is how he's running from the law because he murdered someone. And then he does it again in Rogue One as well. So, you know, what do you want from me? Exactly. Why exactly? I don't know. Stop it. I used this finger this time. I thought I could get away with it, but I can't. There. All right. I don't know if I want to go all the way down. I know I'm flying up. Don't worry about it, okay? Do I want to really go all the way down with this? Keep going. Keep going. I like that. I like that. This would be kind of like cracked. Like little cracks in the concrete. Little potholes. just went off? My phone went off. Okay, we're fine. There we go. Is that gonna work? There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. Okay. I got this side now too. Stop the pattern right there. Since I feel myself getting into a pattern with it, I try to break it up, do something out of the ordinary. That's okay. I don't want to go into it here. I want to here though. I like that. Okay. I like that. I like it. See, if I skipped another one and done here, that would be a pattern, and I'm not doing patterns.
I'm not the war.
I'm getting better at this. Coleman.
Hi, friends.
Hey, Coleman. How's it going, buddy? How late did you stay up playing V Rising last night? Be honest. Be honest. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for 11 months. Are we almost at a year already? Holy cow. You know, in a weird way, it feels like it's longer than that, though. In a good way. In a good way. Not like, ugh. It feels like it's been so much longer. In a good way. In a very, very great way. All right, I'm going to come out here with a couple. The idea is the cracks kind of spread from where the sand is into the road. It's a slog to know me. I get it. No, I was in bed asleep by 11, so I wasn't up late. That's great. I stayed up a little bit later last night, working on a certain video that I think is getting very close to completion, and is getting better every time I go over it. So I ended up staying up until 11, which I didn't intend to, but it's like I really wanted to make another dent in that whole thing. Spooky has been singing high praises. I'm so glad to hear that. It's been so much fun. I told him the other day, I never really had anyone to like collaborate with creatively. So the first cut of that video, I still think is pretty good, right? Like it would have been passable. People would have thought that it was funny. But the notes that he gave me back, I was like, wow. And then I went back and looked and like enacted some of those changes, and I was like, what a difference that makes. Just that little section, you know? Tightening things up, moving things around, changing up the intro, you know, things that I was like, I wouldn't have thought myself. But then once he came up with it, I was like, oh man, he's right. He's right. It needs that. And now I'm looking at it as like it still feels very similar to the original cut, but like now flows so much better. I've just never had anyone to like who sees things in a similar way to like go over that with me, you know? Because if I had released that video the way it was, again, it would have been fine. I don't think it would have been like, ooh, this is like off-putting. But just having somebody who sees what I see and like has a similar vision to things and thinks in a similar way, it was pretty awakening, you know? Like we're gonna have to have a video viewing stream. Oh gosh, that would be so much fun. As long as you all also make sure you play it on your side so Spooky gets the views for it. But I would absolutely love to have people see this, like, and get their reactions live. Oh, I would love that. We'll see what Spooky thinks of that. I think as long as everybody also goes and gives the video itself on his channel a watch, because that's the ultimate goal, right? The ultimate goal is to get to make Spooky famous. That is our ultimate goal here. Excuse me. Wouldn't even necessarily have to be like content. We could just do it in Discord, and then, you know, it could be content in that way. But I would love to see that. It's so cool too, because he obviously, you know, is the creative drive in that project. But it's been really eye-opening to me to see how easy it is. By the way, keep me talking like this, because this is where if I don't overthink this too much, I think that this is going to be fine. But anyway, back to it. He's obviously the driving creative force there, but I'm shocked at how much of myself I've also put into it, and like the sense of pride that I feel about it, even though I'm not, you know, the one who technically created it. Like that, it feels like something that I feel the same way about it that I do a video that I've created, you know, that I like starred in, even though I hate starring in videos. So flows like Dracula flow, yeah. Bebo has a certain gift for making people mad. I don't know what it is. I don't know where he got that from. Wasn't me. Anyway, yeah, it's been really, really cool and very eye-opening and very I'm very interested to see what the future holds. It reminds me once again how much I've always loved editing, and it's always my favorite part. But the hardest thing for me has been the creating of the content that you can edit, you know? That's always been my struggle. Oh, hey, look what I made. Anyway. I like that. Let's continue that. You know, coming up with an idea for a video, coming up with a premise, recording, like finding time to record that video, or even to make a stream that you're going to cut down later, which I do have one of those that I need to do. I need to make sure that I set aside time for working on my stuff too, but this is really good practice for me, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, Bebo. I swear, I don't have a button. Oh, sorry. I don't have a button or anything that I'm pushing that does that. I have no control currently at this moment in time at what Bebo says. It's not like I'm waiting for you guys to mention that and then I'm like, it is completely random. That's pretty funny though. Do a little something right there. That just feels right. You know, just a little something. It feels right in the moment. All right. That crack goes that way. SB Doodles, hello. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. And there's Kelt too. Hello, Kelt. How the heck are you? All right. Sleepy? I feel ya. Understood. Oh, come on. That one. Just a little two. Just a two there. Inputting the survey results, and now straight doesn't look like a word. It's not. It doesn't exist. It's made up. It's not real. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Just a little, do I dare make a little fun little pattern? Yeah, I like that. I'll go back into there. Okay, I like that. Okay, how are we feeling? How are we feeling so far? Should I keep going? Don't worry about that. Just felt the need. Ad is coming, thank you. Keep going until the end. Okay, all right. But I need to look back at it and make sure that it's okay. I need to remember to bring some out here as well. Just a little. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little. We're getting to, oh, here's Am's favorite house. Right here, look at this. Gosh, that's a beautiful house. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Right on the corner of the bell tower, so every morning you're gonna get woken up. You don't even need to buy any alarm clocks. Bum, 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 bum. Feeling like a nice big crack through the middle like that. Bum, bum. You removed your thumb, remember? Yeah, I'm using this finger to go up a little bit, but then I come right back down just so that I can fly a little bit. So ugly? You don't like? Come on. This is such a great looking house. It's got such great curb appeal, as they call it. I want to connect that one. Do you just call his thumbs ugly? Yeah. They kind of look like little sausages, so I get it. It's not a deep insecurity for me or anything. There we go. Whoops. 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 Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Oops, baby. Just a little bit here. I'm not really super worried about the alleyways. Trying to just create a little cohesion here. Come on, there we go. Maybe like that, maybe like that. Come on. Man, it'll be so much nicer when I'm done with these stairs, though. You know? Sausage. The sarcasm is strong with this one. This is amazing. Back with some coffee? You got some coffee? I need to finish mine. Nice and room temp. That room temp coffee. Gotta love it. Okay, let's keep going down this way. Here's another great building. I look at this as like an office, you know. This is like the Dunder Mifflin of this city, you know. There isn't it's not super appealing. There isn't much going on in here. Okay. Do I want to continue all the way down? All right, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for broke. I'm gonna try to do this with like the least amount of thinking possible. Let's talk about something else. That'll help. I'm dying over here. I pulled into the wrong driveway. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. There we go. That wasn't my thumb. Okay. Ads have started. Thank you, Bebo. See you back in 90 seconds. Of course, you can't hear this now, so, you know, whatever. Okay. And we're caught up with that. All right, I like it. I like it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Continue. I just found out that I have to fill in 6 pages of stuff, plus get my physio to fill stuff out for me. 6 pages, like insurance/health documents, that kind of thing. I mean, it's so weird with coffee. If it was hot to begin with, when it becomes room temp and or cold, it can be gross. But then iced coffee is wonderful. Iced coffee is a beautiful invention of mankind. So I don't get it. I don't really understand it. The mechanics there, but there's a mechanic there. And if I'm being honest, I should probably be drinking iced coffee here since it's the summer. I should probably start drinking iced coffee, and then I could also drink it with a straw without feeling weird. You know? So maybe I need to get some iced coffee here for these warm Texas mornings, and then bring back the hot drinks once winter is here at last. Okay. Okay. I'm aware of that one. I like that. Was that it? Wait, was that it? Yeah, just about. Hang on. Let's do a little bit here to kind of break things up a little bit. I was gonna kind of stop it this way anyway. There we go. Okay. Is that it for the stairs? What do we think? We've already added some texture. What should be the next block that we go through with? Ah, shoot, there's all this here. Let me do a little bit over here. We try not to think about it too much. It'll be so much nicer when we're not having to do these upside down stairs, because I can replace the bricks like so much quicker than I can these stairs, because I keep missing, say, like that. I won't go all the way back here, but I want to put a little bit here and there. Make it seem like a big crack all the way through like that. I like that. And then it continues this way. Okay, so it's like cracked through the middle of the road. All sorts of health info. Let's see. To be able to get a disabled person's parking card in Estonia, it's like 5 minutes at the city government office, but a ton of paperwork. Got to go to work. Mursa, have a great day. May the force be with you as well, and also with you. Yeah, Ursa's got it, and with you, Mursa. Ursa, guess what? My ice maker started working again by itself, just like out of nowhere. 3 months it was down. It didn't do a thing. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could happen. That could happen. That's what I thought happened to our fridge, Ursa, was that the sensor like got like water on it and then it froze because our fridge ice maker hasn't worked in years. And I don't have the heart to like call someone to come fix it. Because I know it's going to probably be expensive. They're just going to like replace the whole assembly. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it though. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to go any further. He says as he goes further. Okay. I think we're done with the stairs. I mean, unless I find a place where it makes sense. So what should we start next with this regular terracotta? And kind of do the exact same thing, just go through and try to break it up. I'm a little worried it's going to look too chaotic, but listen, we're just going to go for it. How would it thaw? It doesn't, yeah, I don't know. As someone who grew up with only trays, I was so sad that my ice maker broke. It's a very nice luxury. If you can have it, it's very nice. It's very nice. Okay, yeah, let's go through with this one next. And start kind of splicing things in. I'm gonna try my darndest to not think about it too much, okay? But I also don't like the look of just singular bricks of it, so I am gonna try to break some of these up a little bit. Okay. Also gonna add some out here just to make it known. Okay. I think wherever it shows like this, right? You see how that kind of makes this line look a little more. I think what I'll do is replace some of those, do something like that. We'll put some out here. I like that. Okay. Yeah, so here we got sort of a razor sharp line. If I can at all break this up. I'm gonna do it, you know? I still feel like this is like not my strongest suit. I don't like how uniform that looks right there. Am I making any sense at all? Maybe I just got to do something like that. I think that did it. I think that, yeah, I think that kind of did it. So anywhere where it looks too razor sharp, I think if I put some of this stuff here, it helps break that up a little bit, maybe, you know? I was so jealous of people who could get ice without opening the door. It is a pretty nice luxury, for sure. You can always replace a 2 chaoticness with original terracotta 2 at the end. Good point. Good point. I'm still jealous of people who can get ice without opening the freezer. Yeah. Having ice in the door, the height of luxury. This is the height of luxury. Huzzah! Hey. Take the L. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Okay. Okay. This is the part. This is the part right here that is challenging me the most, I think. I thought it would be the angled buildings, and that did challenge me for a little bit, and it was a little frustrating. But now, it's kind of more of this stuff. I'm adding some into the sand areas, too, to, again, give a little bit of
hello there.
What I hope is context. Naval, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'm hoping that's what that's doing and not just making it look worse. Stop overthinking it. Just do it, man. Nobody wants to hear it. I am my own worst critic sometimes. I really am. Needs to be some here. Something like that. Yeah. All right. The only thing I'm hoping is that I don't come back and then go, why did I put that original terracotta down that looks horrible? After I do this entire path. That's kind of what I'm dreading here right now. Oh, that's perfect. Dun, 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 dun. Get this. My sister has a $500,000 house that nowadays is not that uncommon. It's not that hard to imagine. Their kitchen looks like it came out of a magazine and beautiful, but her husband will not connect their fridge to the water line. So the ice maker works, but they still use trays. Why will he not? Why will he refuse? Does he not like tap water ice? Maybe that's the thing, but like you think you could still hook it up and like just, if you don't like it, just don't use it. What is that about? That is odd. The random quirks that make you go, I've felt those before too sometimes. He kind of shrugs and goes, I don't know, but you just renovated an entire house. Yeah, it's weird that that's where you put the line. Quirks is what he calls them. Really, he just wants to piss others off. Yeah. I'm sorry, others off. A newly renoed in New Jersey would make that $1 million home. Absolutely. In most places now. If we made updates to ours, we could probably easily get it to $500,000. If we like real, and I'm talking like a full-on renovation, new kitchen, maybe an extension. But do I agree that it's worth that much? Heck no. Heck no. This is an old house. Beautiful neighborhood though. Wonderful curb appeal. Kind of like that house over there. Great curb appeal. Bad neighborhood though. Lots of revolutions starting in this neighborhood. If that's your thing, you'll love it. If you're more of the quiet, live at peace and quiet type, you might have problems with it. But you know, location. That's what they say. I didn't mean to do that one, but that's all right. That's fine. Lots of things in life I didn't mean to do. And they turned out fine. I hope that this was the right color choice. I hope that this is going to make sense. I hope it's all going to tie together at the end. Right now, I'm like, ooh, was this the right call? I hope so. I hope so. He does have a beer fridge, though, in the kitchen. That is nice. Needs to be in the garage. That's where it belongs. Maybe between $750K to $1 million. I don't know. I'm only going based on what I know from Wisconsin. Yeah. I mean, at $750...
Guys, I was supposed to go to work today. I gotta go.
At $750, it might as well be $1 million. It's so wild. When I think about what my parents told me what they paid for my childhood home, which was a fairly big home in Missouri with a lot of land. When they told me what they paid for it, I about passed out. Like $60K. 60, not 160. 60. 60. How'd you get out of there, huh? Did you open the door? Hello, llamas. Oh, jeez. I was just gonna give you little smooches, but okay. Be that way, jeez. Jeez. Yeah, how is it already? It's already 7:30 here. 8:30 for you. I guess that means I got to get going. Let me... Do I dare say that I can finish this? I mean, feels like there's a lot to go. It feels like I've got a long ways to go here. Should I try? Let's try. Come to the Midwest. It's 7:30 here. Yeah, it's 7:30 in Texas. You got plenty of time still. It's hot. It's hot as sin, but, you know, let me tell you, that's hot. I probably don't need to tell you. There we go. Maybe the quicker I go and the more random I am, the better it'll look. Keep going, keep going. Just don't think. Let's pretend that I have 5 minutes and I gotta get out of here. Let's pretend that my boss isn't currently pinging me. Where are you? He doesn't do that. I don't technically like need to make an appearance to anyone until like 9 a.m. But I like to be on because I also like to leave early. And so I like to be on so that I can, you know, justify myself leaving at 4 each day. What's on the docket today? What day is it? It's Thursday? What's going on Thursday? I don't think anything really. I don't have other than our 9 a.m. I don't really have a standing Thursday meeting. Okay. It's 48 degrees, right? Is it 48 degrees in the Midwest, TM? It's tempting. It's tempting. Also, though, at my age, I got to start thinking. I know that makes me sound very old, but stick with me here. I have to start thinking about retirement, right? And I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I'm thinking about like actually ending up. A big part of that would be paying off a house, right? And if I move again, I'm basically gonna have to start a 30-year mortgage over again. After I've already done quite a bit of payment on this house. So thinking about that, like, yeah, I do want to get out of Texas. I really do, and I still think we will eventually. It's just hard, you know. It's fine to replace some of the foundation here. But yeah, that's something I'm worried about. But what I would love to do is to be able to sell this house while the market's still hot and make a ton of money on it, to the point where I'd be able to pay not the entire mortgage somewhere else, but pay down a mortgage somewhere else into like nice, reasonable payments. That would be the dream. But I'd have to move somewhere where housing isn't in such great demand. And then what do? You know, I don't know. I had to put socks on today. I always have socks on. I'm a big sock guy. I love having socks on. I don't currently right this second, but probably somewhere after the stream. Once I kind of get up and start moving around, I don't like walking around barefoot. I'm a big sock guy. My kid is too, and Ashley is not. So she's always like, "You guys are weird, going around here and with your socks. What are you doing with your socks?" Zeke just loves to have socks on. He arguably probably has socks on. He has socks on more than I do, and he should probably, you know, wet socks are the worst. Yeah. Yeah, if I step on something, I'm raging. Yeah, wet socks are the worst. I agree. I just don't like cold feet, you know? Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to pause where we did yesterday and hopefully come back tomorrow. What color should we do next? Should we start doing the packed mud as the next the next little color, it still doesn't look right to me. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how I feel about it when I log in tomorrow. Speaking of, I would like to do Minecraft tomorrow versus just like a just chatting stream. Mostly because I'd like to finish this week. And if I can get one more day on it, then maybe tomorrow on Saturday, maybe we could start populating it with NPCs and taking pictures. Bebo, come on, man. Bebo. It wasn't me. I don't even have a thumb. So maybe I should put mine back though. How do I do this? How did I? There we go. It's back. Even without all the other blocks, it looks good. Does it? You think so? Are you just saying that? I mean, okay, so as I zoom out further, what I am seeing that I like is that it does look very jagged. I am seeing that now. And so maybe if I come in with, like you said, the original terracotta color, I think it's this one, and start taking more of the edges off. So like I can see sharp edges right there. If I start taking more of those edges off, maybe I'll see it. But I do like how it kind of looks like it's spread. The further up I get, the more I like it. Well, I think that is the end. I mean, I guess I got to do packed mud. I don't think I'm going to go crazy with the packed mud, though. I think I'm going to temper that a little bit. It'll be just in certain spots. But yeah, imagine just a little bit of the darker. Or even more sand. Even more red sand might help with that, too. Yes, and bushes. So that's why I really feel like I should probably build tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we'll do like a big farewell to this for now. Maybe we come back to it one day. We try to populate it with as many NPCs as we can. I'll have to figure out how to do that. We might have to do some Googling on the fly. We'll take pictures live. We'll have a big send-off of creative Minecraft for the time being. We will come back to this one day. Maybe not this build, but we'll come back to building because I've really enjoyed building with you all. But yeah, so Saturday we'll have like a big send-off. How does that sound? Then as we get into the next thing. Oops. I'm going to save and quit that. As we get into the next thing, I think I am going to take your advice. And I'm thinking maybe we'll start with a week. We'll try a week of doing Lego sorting on stream for the pre-work coffee hour. I'll have to figure out how to set everything up in a way that works. I'll see if this works now. Don't judge me for what you're about to see. If it works. Does this Lego cam work again? It does not. So for some reason, the camera that I had for Lego just isn't working. So I have to figure that out before next week too. So anyway, thank you, Ams. Good catch. Bum 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 bum. I think some of the problem you're having is you still see the underlying straight path. It should have more curves and dips in and out, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. It's still a little too straight edge. That was a sneaky bot. Did a high first. I don't even know how you'd say that name. I'm not even gonna try. Anyway, yeah. So that's the plan. We'll try that for a week. We'll try Lego sorting for a week and see how much I can get in, how much I can get in, and how far we get into that. I'm hoping to see a little bit of a effort. What I'll need to do during that week is I'm going to come up with a system sometime over this weekend for either having the closet open and able to access to pour pieces into, or have them laying out. And I'll just have a week where the Lego's just out, and it'll just have to be okay with that. Because if that's all I'm doing that whole week, then there should be no problem. And then once it's out, if I'm having a boring day and I'm just oh, hey, look, here's a piece. I know where that goes, and just throw it into the right container, if I'm having a boring day like that, or working on it in the evenings or weekends, stuff like that. So I think maybe a nice week-long focus at least. And if it goes well, and I still need more time than that, we can we can cross that bridge when it comes, you know. And then after that, after I get the Lego collection to a good place, we'll do a Lego stream where we build the TIE Interceptor. Probably a couple. We'll probably do a few of those, maybe at least 2. And then we will we'll probably start Minecraft Survival if we're not too Minecrafted out. I still haven't been invited to watch Amps play Minecraft. It's true. I gave you my Minecraft name, invited you to the realm. You'll be in Nons VC today? That's awesome. If I can jump in and say hi, I will. I will. Yes, I'm leaving currently. I'm leaving currently, Lars. Let me find, I think this is a loot stay, right? Oh, this is a loot stay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there we go. Let me mute that. Playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. I want to play this game so much. I really just need to, not necessarily on stream, but I just want to play it. I started it. It's great. It's so much fun. It's hard. It's very hard. So it's hard. It's hard for me to find time to do it, but I want to. Ursa didn't friend request you. Oh no. Giga Steve, hello. We're just about to go. I'm about to get a raid out here. That has been the pre-work coffee hour. I have been Non or Nonder or whatever you want to call me. It's fine. It's fine. And I think I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll do some more tomorrow. We'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. Steve. I love the name, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Come back. Come back sometime. I'm going to send you over to Loots Magoots, a fellow streamer friend who's playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, a great game. Yeah. I think that's it. So that's the plan. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more Minecraft, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Bye, everybody.